everybody, Team Drums, the full Team Drums.
Finally!
Back.
We are
RWBY,
reunited.
Volume 2, Chapter 9, Search and Destroy.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's up? It's Call of Duty game mode.
It is.
We're all here.
Not a very fun one, but it's alright.
Search and Destroy, Call of Duty. I was thinking there's a part in The Life Aquatic at the end where they're like doing their infiltration of this like beach, and that's what they're playing, Search and Destroy.
Yeah.
It's like a punk kind of like alternative rock version of it, though.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Anybody that likes Wes Anderson, Life Aquatic, one of his best for sure.
Nice. Is everything very super centered and
Oh, yeah.
symmetrically framed?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
you
of
know
course.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, how could it not be?
Yeah. I wouldn't have expected anything less.
Yeah.
I watched the last 3 episodes, everyone, and they were cool. Honestly, I like watching them on my own, like you were saying.
Yes.
I get to like hear the music cues when Cinder walked up in there, and like they had the money shot, booty shot, walked right in, and then her punches and kicks were syncing with the music.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this is dope.
She is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Cinder's
Yeah,
name.
Cinder's
Cinder's
name.
gorgeous. It's all
Yeah.
about the swag.
She's
It's
my
the hair
favorite.
for me. It's the hair for me.
Couldn't call her
Yeah.
Tinder.
Yeah.
Well, that's all the major thing that really happened, and now they're assigned to go on a mission, kind of like a job shadow.
That was what I was hoping he called.
Yeah.
That they just sent them off on a mission he probably has no business.
It's gonna be with the professor dude who's kind of like a
Professor.
nerdy.
Yeah. It's one of those things where
Professor Coffee.
and Ozpin kind of, is the expression "what doesn't bend will break" kind of pops into mind because he knows what they're gonna do anyway, even if they're told to do something else. So
Yeah.
rather than convolute the situation or make it more difficult for them, he's just like, "Go ahead on your way."
I kind of like that
Yeah.
though. He's not necessarily giving him like the tools. He's gonna be like, all right, you have official permission. I mean,
He
just
Dumbledored
go.
it.
Yeah, he Dumbledored it.
Dumbledore, yeah.
Definitely.
Did Dumbledore? I mean, yeah, Dumbledore would kind of do the same thing.
Well, he
right?
did it with the time necklace. Remember? Because
Oh, yeah.
he came in and gave it
clicks. Will do.
3 clicks. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or then
3.
there was another instance where he did something it was the Goblet of Fire. Basically, he didn't tell Harry, no, you can't participate. Basically, he was
Gotcha.
just, and he kind of like gave him the little, or he made the.
Everybody helped Harry win that goblet.
Yeah,
bro.
it was the crooked professor helped him too with like
Yeah.
the bubble and everything
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff.
The conclusion is that teachers in magic schools don't care about their pupils.
They don't care. They
In a
care about
dangerous
their
life
mental
or death
well-being.
situation.
Yeah.
They don't
Okay.
care about their working life.
They care about their mental
never around
well-being
when
and
you need
development more than their physical well-being.
Sorry, Sydney. That wasn't too bad.
Is this okay?
Cindy, I haven't seen you in years. I miss you.
Hey, everyone on Patreon, YouTube, I'm sorry for the confusion, Rooster Teeth was digging our videos. We had to cut it for a while until they responded. I think now we are on a groove to where we're uploading this ahead of time so that they can fix the copyright issue before you guys see it. So we're back to the uncut versions. I'm sorry if there was confusion there. We weren't cutting it on purpose to upset anybody. Trust me. It's more work for Sydney, so she wouldn't have wanted to do that.
What
So-
you don't know is that just out of frame, everybody from Rooster Teeth is here with clipboards just staring at us, browbeating the shit out of us.
They
to
are.
watch this show.
Straight up, like
That's actually really fun.
back when like Eminem and Dr. Dre when like 50 Cent was doing the In the Club video.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah,
"Clipboard,
He's on the treadmill.
Oh yeah, that was actually really good.
I'm sorry.
All right, well, y'all know the drill. It's not a market substitute.
It's not.
Please support the official release. Please like this video and subscribe if you
Right
haven't.
down there.
And if you want to do more for us, consider joining the $5 holla
It's a
team.
$5 home.
This is a $5
It's a $5
holla.
I wish I had $5 to just throw.
Let it make it rain.
This is fake. We don't make this much. And yeah,
Don't worry.
do all those things because Patreon really helps us out. I can't thank all you patrons enough that watch this. I hope you're hype. I hope you all are hype. Are you ready to do
Yes,
this?
yes.
Were you excited with the dance? Were you like, oh, so pretty?
I was
dresses are you
mesmerized.
too. You like,
That's not what either
I
of
was
us sound like.
mesmerized.
their dresses are so pretty.
And please,
It's okay.
Please.
I did his voice in Batman earlier.
please go to Mikey Mag on SoundCloud. I have an album coming out December 15th. Check it out. It's called Elevated. All that good stuff. Support local artists. Support your friends.
Nice.
All that good stuff.
The man sounds good. I'm not gonna
Appreciate
lie.
that.
You guys should definitely check it out.
And
I
you
mean,
see Serge's beard, why would he ever lie with that beard?
yeah, exactly. I won't
The
lie.
beard don't lie.
Beard don't lie.
Too dense. Lies just can't get in or out.
Yep. It
They
just,
just get
bounces
stuck in
right
there.
up. Get stuck. I
Get
can eat
stuck.
it later.
Oh yeah, we do a rubber duck Batman. We're so stupid.
Yo, Chris bought a gift for his friend with his squeezing chicken. He said a screaming chicken. It has to be the most beautifully horrific thing I've ever seen.
That
Like
sounds
ever.
about right.
Marquette, you obviously heard that. Jesus Christ, it screams like 45 seconds. Did you hear it, Rhonda? It's a chicken that you squeeze that screams obnoxiously for like 45 seconds straight.
I need to give that to Nikki so he knows how he sounds all the
Bro,
time.
bro, if a motherfucker don't get up in the morning and just like buy that chicken for them and just like squeeze it and leave out the house.
Oh my god.
I should do that to Mickey.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are they all
We live on a
falling
balcony.
from?
It's so obnoxious. Like you have to press.
So
it
when
like
you
real
watch the
hard.
Seven
It's
Deadly
like-
Sins intro,
so
they have a
that,
moment
like,
just
when
like
it's
that
racist,
where everybody
it's
just
so
randomly
high.
falls from the sky.
Like you press it
one
and
came
it's just
first?
like.
And you
I
can't
can't
fall.
actually came first.
Yeah, I'm on. Somebody link.
This came out before Seven Deadly Sins.
And then
I'm doing
Kingdom
it.
Hearts did it even before that.
We
That's
need to
where it
get
came from.
Vincent.
That's
too.
who's the you know the original.
Oh my God, Serge, you're missing everything.
Oh my god.
Yes, I'm afraid those bags won't be necessary, girls, seeing as you've opted to travel on what is now essentially a reconnaissance mission. I can assure you we will not be establishing a single base of operations. Rather, we will be traversing several miles of hazardous wasteland and making camp at any expendable locations we may stumble upon. I packed all of our essentials myself from the Air Force.
Such as amphetamines.
I didn't earn the DHC for fun. Thank you very much. Come now, children. According to my schedule, we are already 3 minutes behind. Schedule.
Oh, wow.
Well, alright then. Looks like we're going to save the world with Dr. Oop.
What's his power? Anybody know?
It sounds worse.
He stays with the blow.
Sounds exciting. Where are you going?
Oh, just outside the kingdom. Hey, so are we.
Oh, that's a little curtsy. You see that little-
From the nearby village.
We set out tomorrow. Then you can party with us tonight.
Oh, God.
Prime specialist.
This fucking guy.
You can't dance, bitch.
Yep.
We get junior badges.
Do you starch that lapel, bro?
We normally go to the city
Both
with
of
you
you.
guys, which means stuff's always exploding in junk. So we thought this might be a better way to check out the kingdom when it's, normal.
Well,
ladies.
Awkward.
wish us luck.
Because they're first years too. They're like, what?
They're like, y'all want to be adults and shit already?
How we
Like,
get-
y'all don't want to
y'all
hang
got a
out?
mission?
Like,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that filler episode.
But I can assure you, as a huntsman, I've had my fair share of tussles.
Like the mushroom? Those are puzzles. Like the sprout? Those are puzzles.
History as well as my dabblings in the archaeological surveys. Our dear headmaster saw fit to assign me to this particular assignment.
What does history have to do with this?
What a preposterous question, you silly girl. What history is society and the liver. Probably the kidneys, if I were to wager.
And that means...
The southeast quadrant outside of Vale is home to wild forest and deep caves, but it is also the location to one of the kingdom's greatest failures.
Mountain Glen.
That's right. It was an expansion of Vale. But in the end, it was overrun by Grimm and fenced off from the rest of the city.
Correct. And now it stands abandoned. This is dark reminder.
Abandoned equals full of monsters.
This music is dope.
And he
Wow.
needs subtitles. It's hard to follow what he's saying.
He talks really fast.
Yeah. And with an accent.
Yeah.
Like a weird quasi-American accent.
Yeah.
It's like the fast 1920s talker accent.
You see?
Well, they're out the next door down south, and I don't know which direction they went. Blah, blah, blah.
You see? Say it.
Man.
Yeah.
As of this moment, your
Oh, look, the thermos for the coffee.
From this point forward, you need to do exactly what I say. Do you understand?
Did he spill the coffee on his shirt
Yes.
this
I
time?
thought I told you to leave all your bags back at school.
But, you hadn't told us to listen to you yet.
Damn.
It's a good point.
I'm using that.
But I, well...
Young lady, what in the world could you possibly have in that bag that could be so important to bring with you?
Oh, yeah.
Completely forgot about him.
Where
He said
here
no.
to investigate
A little doggo.
an urban jungle teeming with death and hostility, and you brought a dog. Genius!
Is that genius?
$89
Genius.
historically known for the perceptive nose and heightened sense of sound, making them excellent companions for hundreds of hours.
They,
I'm a genius.
you're going to use it to hunt.
So,
I think that's what he said.
Yeah, they do sound
Yes,
amazing.
straight to the chase. I like it.
He's
As
adorable.
you know, the southeast area has been
Pete is not gonna be cool with that.
for activity. Now there are several possible explanations for this behavior, one of which being grim.
Oh.
Grim. A creature of Grim, approximately 100 yards from us at this very moment.
What?
Oh.
Oh God.
What is it?
Yeah, did they say it was packed, or did they say the area nearby was packed?
They said it was formerly overrun, now deserted, aka still overrun.
It was abandoned.
AKA not deserted.
Yeah, they said abandoned.
Hatred. All qualities that are likely held by our hidden group hovering ill intent.
Marquetta, what's the dog's name? It's 2 in German, right?
Zwei.
We wait.
Zwei.
We track.
What?
If the specimen leads us to its pack,
It's a
that pack may
Z,
subsequently
what,
lead
like
us
Z,
to
ZW.
W or V, or, yeah.
EI.
hours, days, weeks. Why, Lone Grim have been known to stay isolated from the pack for months, and there's no pack.
Again.
And now they've seen us. And now they've seen us!
Tracking is out of the question?
An accurate assumption? Yes.
What's the plan then?
Well, shit.
Widescreen bars.
Show me what you're capable of.
Show me what you got.
Here's why.
Yeah.
Oh, protect the doggy.
Oh my god,
Boom, shotgun fist.
that stuff. This is sick. This is sick.
Yo.
Was her weapon always a sword?
This is like Samurai Jack framing composition.
Yeah.
It's like Jendy Tarkovsky a little bit.
Was her weapon always that?
Whoa, what was that? Oh, she did really fast. I'm like, what the hell?
That's why Blake's the best.
That's her like ability essentially.
Leave a shadow.
I think.
You know.
Dude.
Oh my God.
It was that pause in the air after she sliced 4 people for me. Like,
Chasing his tail.
I like it. It's just something different.
they're kind of like slight work for them though. Like,
Piece of cake.
Do not celebrate yet, for I am certain this is the first bout of many. Shall we continue?
Yeah, that music's swelling up. There you go.
Ooh.
Damn, it's like fighting game poses.
I was just about to say, right before you go into the big verses,
Yeah,
pops up.
they have their little taunt. Like, you ain't shit,
Come on,
bitch.
girl. Fortunately, there doesn't seem to be any signs of criminal operations in this sector.
Yeah, seems to be some kind of
Moving on.
mist of some kind.
Bro, that's weird.
Hey, Doc, you know, I was actually looking forward to seeing a
Little
pro
titty
wrestling
residue.
action. Like,
It's ominous.
fighting or at least helping us fight.
How about I am in action? Scouring the ruins of this one place. Not every mission is filled with carrying an arrow.
I like him actually.
Sometimes it's just a high form of extermination. Remember, this is a job. And you all signed up for it. I do hope you understand that.
Well, yeah. Of course.
Tell me, Yang.
These transitions, Jesus.
Huh?
It's a little sloppy, but
Well,
I
to
get
fight
it.
monsters and save.
That is what you do. I want to know why you do it. The honest reason as to why you want to be a huntress.
That's a good question, man.
The honest reason? I'm a thrill seeker. I want to travel around the world and get wrapped up in as many crazy adventures as I can.
All right.
And if I help people along the way, then that's even better. It's a win-win, you know?
Good answer.
I knew it was me.
Somebody found a whole bunch of new screen lights, and they were just like, bam, 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 let's edit the shit out of this.
I choose this over a cushy job analysis.
It's exactly as you said. I'm a Sheen. I have a legacy of honor to uphold. Once I realized
That name
I
is so
was capable
unfortunate.
of fighting, there was no longer a question of what I would do with my life. It was my duty.
Interesting.
So she didn't have a choice.
Yeah. So you're born into this.
Yeah.
Blake. It's also like, I'm vengeance.
And what about you, sir? You seem to carry
You got
yourself.
Blake French on? What is going on?
There's too many values in this world to just stand by and do nothing. Inequality, corruption, someone has to stop it.
Very well.
That's why you love Blake.
Aww.
That's Ruby.
Well, I think
gonna
that
say.
this is all like, as it's developing, it's like kind of the professor feeling out how they work together, what their true motivations are, if they can be a team. I think
Yeah.
that this is the first trial,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean.
For today, it's going to be dark soon.
Wait, he didn't ask her.
No, he didn't.
You three, set up camp in that building.
Maybe later?
Oh, and
Maybe.
please do make sure that there are no more of those creatures. Your leader and I are going to secure
Okay, there we go.
There it is.
Your leader and I.
Ruby is special since like she did get to Beacon.
Sure. It's kind of like Ninja Turtles, you know.
Yeah.
It's just understood. Like Leonardo, it's just understood.
He was
Yeah.
That's legit.
Ooh, those grins.
Are there elephants?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Rim elephants?
Like mammoths.
Yeah, I was say it
You
reminds
love
me of
elephants.
Return of the King,
Look
Lord of the
weird.
Rings.
Yeah.
Big, like they even have the spikes and stuff on them.
I'm afraid your sniper rifle will do nothing more than agitate a group of that size.
Bro, you ain't never seen this.
Right not, Ruby. Those Goliaths are not concerned with us.
Yeah, just admire the view.
Ruby, not every groom is mindless. Or rather, not every groom is still mindless. You see, the groom you see before you are so powerful, so superior to the groom you fought, that they've undoubtedly lived hundreds of years. And in that time between killing humans and attacking our borders, they've done one important thing. They've learned that when they attack our borders, they're likely to die. And what we lack in strength, we make up for in will. And if killing one human will only bring more.
Wow.
They adapted.
It's
Smart.
interesting that they put the elephant's
And
eyes.
it's interesting that they made them elephants. They're very wise.
The memory.
Yeah, exact. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. You was
No, I was saying that it's interesting that they put their eyes in the front of their head because elephants have
On the
eyes on the
side.
side of their head. Yeah. But predators develop eyes in the front.
Ah.
Prey always have it on the side, like squirrels and stuff. Prey always have
defense.
eyes on the sides of their
I
head.
was wondering,
Wondering why I've been interrogating your teammates all day?
actually, I was wondering, why did you want to become a huntsman?
Ooh, yes, girl. Yeah, that's the right questions.
Lots of old buildings, empty streets.
I see lives that could have been saved.
That's
As
it.
a huntsman, it is my job to protect the people. And although I am capable of doing it with traditional weaponry, I believe I can make a much larger impact if I do it with my mind. As a teacher, I'm able to take knowledge, the most powerful weapon of them all, and place it into the hands of every student that passes through my classroom. I look at this wasteland and I see lives that could have been saved. But I also see an opportunity to study these ruins and learn from this tragedy, and therefore become stronger. I am a huntsman because there is nothing else in this world I would rather be.
Oh.
Hey.
He is cool, but why did we
That
ask
shit
her?
is good.
Yeah,
answer
wait,
for, like-
Ruby never really answered, right?
No.
Anything. We've always been fortunate enough to be in the right place at the right time.
By the way, I have COVID. I'm the buffer between Rana and Mikey. I had it. I don't have it.
Earlier,
Audience is gonna love that.
We're gonna love that.
there's no truth in that.
Had to explain the seating
Yeah.
arrangements.
No, me too. I mean, I don't know. I don't know either. I know what I want to do, but I figured I'd always take things one step at a time. Well, it doesn't matter. We know why we're here. Right?
Well, they're also supposed to be teenagers, right?
Oh,
So
no.
it's understandable they
What the
don't have their whole lives figured out yet.
Yeah.
Very good. Eat your dinners and hurry to bed. We have a lot of ground to cover tomorrow, and we'll need you to take turns keeping watch over our temporary abode. Any volunteers for first watch?
I would definitely take first watch. So I can just sleep and not be wakened later.
Yeah.
Legit.
No.
That's that.
Smart.
Hey, I called dibs on that. Nobody can take that.
I mean, what did you tell them? No, you didn't. Weird. Oh well, good night, guys.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, and Yang and Ruby are half sisters.
Yep.
That was cool to learn too. That was a nice scene.
Makes sense.
And John can dance.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
And he has 7 sisters, so he's probably Mac Daddy Pimp.
He's Joey from Friends.
He probably knows how to cook.
He probably knows how to cook, clean,
braid hair.
talk about emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Programming he's only slightly interested in.
right.
That is a really cutely animated dog.
Mm-hmm.
They did a good.
Can't stress
A
enough.
good
Oh,
shit.
That was good.
Go.
it was. I mean, it transitioned really well to going to what the idea of what we thought that we're gonna encounter going out there. It's still they're out there looking for something else, looking for answers, but just giving us a good idea to transition from them going out to a place that I guess based off of their level they're not supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
Yeah.
they seem to be doing pretty well to be in a place that they weren't even able to like sign up for that mission. And so
Yeah.
I think that's really promising for the clique.
Well, we got to hear all of their whys
Yeah.
except for
Ruby's.
Ruby's, not really, because
No.
I think like they're taking out the trash with the Grim like it ain't shit.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
they're just dusting all the external threats, and now I think this is like a internal journey. Now we're
Mhm.
gonna go on with them to see why exactly they're each doing it. I don't know if all those answers are necessarily wrong.
No, I think
Is
they're
it,
all
like,
right in their
personal?
own way.
Yeah.
Because like there's so
Right.
many different people, groups, beliefs and whatnot. You know, and you see Blake representing this whole different kind of people or whatever. So
Yeah, I just
think-
wasn't sure if it needed to be more righteous as like a huntress, like or
Yeah.
like
I mean,
I
would
just
you-
want to protect the people
Yeah.
or whatever. But
Mm.
obviously, it's always something more than that. But I
Yeah.
don't know if like they're supposed to learn something from this whole excursion.
I
about
think
themselves.
Blake is definitely trying to like lead, like learn about them and
Mhm.
like teach
Mhm.
them kind of something.
Yeah, it's a prodding exercise. It's basically just meant for him to kind of snuff out their true intentions or motivations,
Right.
just to see. Because again, we're at the very beginning of all this, seemingly, right?
Mhm.
And so this is kind of. I think that we might find later that all the other groups may have had similar experiences where they're basically being vetted by the professors, like of the institution, to see if they're really capable of carrying on. I think that's what I mean. I think this is more of the institution's exercise, at least the first mission. Just
That
to
makes
make
a lot
sure,
of sense.
you know, and
Trying to
then
find out
we'll
what groups are good enough to do certain things.
right.
Who do you
And
guys
I
relate
would
to?
assume that going back to what we said about the teachers not caring about the
Yeah.
pupils, that like he had a hunch that they would do okay,
Mhm.
and the idea was maybe to find out, like he said, maybe find out what their
Yeah,
alternative motives are.
totally.
I know you guys want to go here, but why? Let me send somebody maybe find out what the hell you guys are really up to.
Yeah, if you're after just dust or whatever, then
That's
maybe
the
this
shit.
isn't for you.
That's
You
the
know,
shit.
Yeah.
but
That's the
if you have pure motivations of wanting to help people like he does,
Yeah.
then
They're all like someone said, they're all teenagers technically, right? So like it's like I wonder, like if Weiss said like, well, I pretty much have to. I'm born into it.
Yeah,
But,
hers
like
was
that,
duty.
but that like
Mhm.
shouldn't be right.
No.
She should
Oh,
come
well,
up with something that's like
it's-
more or less like I don't
it's a
have to
wheel.
follow my family's
you know,
footsteps.
there's no right answer. I don't think.
Yeah.
I think it's whatever compels you, and as long as that motivation comes from a healthy place, then I think that's the theme.
Yeah.
I guess the common theme.
Yeah.
if you
And
will.
I didn't really. I mean, I see the duty sense that she feels, but I also think that she made a decision. You know, like, I don't think that her parents would like
Force her to
disown
go.
her if she
Right.
Mhm.
decided to do something else. I just think that that's like she did realize that she has a talent for hunting and that she has like the strength to do it. So she just wants to like represent her family this way.
I like that.
Mhm.
I do think like there's some
Yeah.
kind of like honor to your family and willingness to want to do that for them, in a
Yeah.
way.
It's one of those characters you just keep peeling back the layers and you like them more.
Well, I
and
was
more.
thinking that maybe she's like slightly in it for like revenge, since
Weiss?
she's
Weiss?
been
Mhm.
because her family has been through like a lot.
Family and friends of hers, they went
Yeah.
and murdered them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually in stories like that, it leads up to a moment where that character has the opportunity to choose that action, whether they want to make it personal or they want to take the high road. And I'm sure that at some point we'll probably encounter that. With
And that's what I was hoping to say. Because in reality, like I mean, it can go both ways. What you say, like I don't think that people who are born, let's say your family, your mom and dads are cops, and as a kid you grow up, you feeling like she said, like it's a sense of her duty. Like I never really had a choice. I always felt like that was kind of like the family business, however it may be. So I mean, you're right. It would be nice to see her make an outright. It sounded like she did though. The way she spoke about it, she sounded like nah, like I never cared about making a
Yeah.
choice. This was our duty.
It was like a destiny thing,
Yeah.
or like it was written.
But it would be nice to see more of a definitive thing with her. But like, nah, like I want to be me and who I am in this decision and like body that shit.
Well, it is realistic. You know, not everybody's going to have the same motivations.
No,
Not
yeah,
everybody's going to
sure.
do this. You might be working towards the same goal for completely different reasons.
No, for sure. I just wonder if like what his purpose is. Like he's trying to prod them, and like I feel like he's trying to make them discover something about themselves.
Be
but
honest
maybe,
with themselves.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
I don't know who I relate to the most. I like Yang's answer though.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
like,
So
I just
Yang-
want to see the world. You know.
Yeah.
Like,
That was felt like the most.
She was
truthful
very
answer.
honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it felt very true.
Duty, and then like what was Ruby? They didn't ask Ruby's. Inequality, corruption was Blake's.
What do you think Ruby's is?
I don't know. I've been thinking about it.
I don't know, man. The thing is, like,
I think
she's
she
so
likes to
kiddish
fight.
right now.
I think she does
Yeah,
like
I
to
think
fight.
she
She likes to
enjoys
fight.
it.
Person
She,
likes to
she
fight, yeah.
generally enjoys to fight.
The ingenuity
Her-
of it all, because
Yeah.
we saw that she inherited the sickle, right?
Yeah.
From was it her
Her Uncle
Yeah.
Crow or whatever. He's
And
like
so
a
she
badass.
obviously
kind of-
modified it all out
That's
to be tricked
amazing.
out like it
Just
is
for
right
her.
now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, she has Maybe some people just like, it's like something like talent for a specific thing. Like maybe she just has a general inclination. She's just more inclined to do stuff like this.
Yeah. We all Dragon Ball fans, but most of us are like just like that same thing. Like, I just really like the thrill of the fight. I think I'm pretty good at it.
That's dope. I like this episode for kind of diving into that. So
Cool. I know we said there's a lot of transitions, but personally I thought it was amazing in the fight. Like all the transitions, like you see them in the middle doing something, but then on the other like 2 screens or something else going on. I don't know.
I can see what they're doing. I know what you mean by like it wasn't like perfect, but
somebody
I just
upgraded their version of their editing suite and they got like 6 new wipes.
Like,
and shit, we gotta try this out. Yeah,
I can appreciate it. It almost felt like an homage to Jenny Tartakovsky did Samurai Jack.
Very much that like cold, just kind of
like the different shots and like stacked and then goes away.
Where they letterbox it, but they later
widescreen. Yeah, they did that here too. Yeah, so.
At some point, Microsoft had like its own editing software that was really shitty. I don't know if you ever like worked with it. And they had like the goofiest transitions.
Was it Windows Was it Windows Movie Maker?
Rainbow White.
Yeah, it was.
Star.
I don't.
Movie Maker. Because I used to use Windows Movie Maker.
Yeah, I think it was Windows Movie Maker. Yeah. Have you ever used their transitions?
What was your favorite transition?
That's so fit. That's
the wipe.
And shout out to the Grim Elephant.
I don't think it's on YouTube, but I made this like super goofy snowboarding video where I'm just like I am like going down super slow, and then there's like a little like jump, and I just go like and I edited with like some hardcore music. It was just like and like it's supposed to be super like action heavy, but it's just like
that's great.
I have to see this.
I made an AMV when those were popular. In Windows Movie Maker. It was a Dragon Ball Z one, or it was when Nappa and Vegeta were fighting all the Earthlings. I was like, this is so cool.
Which one is not Vegeta? Which one is Nappa?
Nappa's the big bald guy who dies pretty early on. Vegeta actually kills him.
Because I remember Krillin is one of them.
Yeah, Krillin's destructive. The mammoths. That was really cool.
I was gonna say before we move on to the next episode, I like that how every Grim is not mindless and that they've evolved and adapted to the humans.
Well, they are also terrifying as fuck.
Yes.
Yeah. They literally have like bones protruding as spikes out of their bodies.
But even if they look like that, they know not to go fight with the humans because the humans have will, they said.
But that Marquette is right, but that's what makes them scary. The fact that they seem to have intelligence and like if people like that plot and do stuff like
I just thought it was cool that the Grimm can be more than just like mindless evil beings. Like they could actually evolve to maybe fit into this world.
But it also seems that like every single one of those Grimm monsters can turn into that if they don't get killed.
Right, like if they persist and they just survive, then eventually over time they'll kind of
because they got to that point through aging process.
Maybe they can find a smart Grimm that they can communicate with to round up all the other Grimm and be their leader.
Do you think we're gonna get to the point where they find like a human Grimm?
Yeah, I feel like it.
Where he's gonna be, and then they can communicate.
We got 8 volumes to mine this story, so I'm pretty sure something like that.
I want Dragon Grimm.
It reminded me. Did you play The Last of Us Part 1?
I know the whole story. I spoiled it for myself.
Oh, god damn. Yeah. Well, do you remember the part where Joel and Ellie see all the giraffes?
Yeah.
Walking? They reminded me of that because it was like kind of beautiful. But like
everything else around you is just rubble.
Every time I see like these big creatures, or even the robots in Star Wars, you know how like the tall ones.
AT-ATs.
It reminds me of that music video from Linkin Park.
Numb.
No. Numb was filmed in Prague.
But we all just randomly start playing Linkin Park songs. Like, which one, shorty?
I'm not
Linkin Park.
Paper cut.
I've never really.
For real? Wow. Oh, bro, you gotta do it for the culture, bro.
I was supposed to see Linkin Park in Chicago 1 month before he died.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, at least you got to see him.
No, I was supposed to.
Oh, you were supposed to.
1 month before.
He said at least you got to see him.
Because finally, my adult years after something as a teenager, I finally got a ticket to go see him, and
didn't happen. Was it? Wait, so did the show get canceled, or was the incident leading up to prior to the show?
The incident happened and everything got canceled.
Which made it to get getting canceled.
Well, gang, we're gonna move on to the next RWBY. We love you all. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
The discussion was just as long as the goddamn show.
Thank you all so much for watching this week's episode of RWBY. We'd like to give a special shout out to our super patrons, Exploring Dylan, Clayton Davis, Aaron, Joe Mags, Harry MacFan, and Mr. Momus. Thanks again and happy holidays.